In this video, I'll be demonstrating the working of RequestDispatcher interface. In one of my previous videos, I have already explained what is request dispatching, what is RequestDispatcher interface, and then the corresponding methods of it. The link of the same has been provided in the description box for the reference. So here, in this web application, a user will be selecting the value of grade. If the user is selecting value of grade as A or B or C or D, then the request of the user will be forwarded to success.html page where the message congratulations, you passed Sem 5 exam will be displayed. In case if the user is selecting value F, then the message try again will be displayed on the screen. Along with that, index.html page will be loaded. So for creating this web application, I'll be using the software that is NetBeans IDE 8.1 with Glassfish Server 4.1. These are the steps for creating this web application. First of all, I'll be creating a new project. Then I need to edit index.html file. Then I need to create a servlet file. So in this application, as we will be forwarding the request to the new HTML page, so I'll be creating one more HTML file and the name of that file will be success.html. Then finally I can run the project. This is the expected output. So here when we'll be running the application, this form will be appearing on the screen where the user needs to enter roll number, name, and then the user will be selecting the grade. If user is selecting grade A or B or C or D and clicking on submit button, then the user will be forwarded to success.html page where the message congratulations, you passed Sem 5 exam will be appearing. In this case, if the user is selecting grade F and clicking on submit button, then as we can see over here, the roll number of the user, name of the user will be appearing on the screen. At the same time, the user can find try again message and index.html file will be also loaded over there. To create this web application, we'll have to go to File, New Project, Java Web Application, click on Next. The name of my application will be RequestDispatcher Demo. Click on Next. This is the default server. Click on Next. We're not selecting any framework here, so click on Finish. So this is a web application in which we can find index.html. On index.html page, I have written a code where a user will be entering certain values like roll number, name, and then I have given few options to select the grade. So here I'm starting my code with the heading that is select your grade. I have taken a form tag in which I have taken a method as my first attribute whose value is set to get. Similarly, the next attribute is action whose value is equal to grade servlet. So I'll be creating a servlet named grade servlet. This is a label that is enter your roll number, in front of which I'll be taking a text field. So for that I have to write input type is equal to text. This is a name given to this text field. Similarly, I have taken a second label that is enter your name, in front of which I'll be taking a text field. The name given to this text field is txt name. This is the next label that is select grade, in front of which I'll be giving total 5 options. So this is the first option A. Likewise, I have taken 4 more options, that is B, C, D and F. So as we are creating the radio button, we have to make sure the name given to all the radio buttons will be the same and their value will differ. Finally, I have taken a submit button. So for that, input type is equal to submit and value is equal to submit. After executing this index.html page, the output will look like this. So here the user needs to enter the roll number, name and need to select the grade. After filling up all these details, the user will be clicking on submit button. So as this file is ready, we can create a servlet file. To create a servlet, we'll have to go to source packages, right click, new, servlet. The name which I'll be providing to my servlet will be grade servlet. Package will be servlet. Click on next. Check this checkbox so that the information will get added to the deployment descriptor and click on finish. On the servlet file, along with the basic packages, I'm importing one more package, that is javax.servlet.requestDispatcher. Now inside doGet method, first of all we are setting the contain type, that is text or HTML. Then here I'm creating an object of printWriter class, that is out. So for creating this object, I have to make use of response and getWriter method. Here I'm taking certain string variables in which I'll be storing the values entered by the user. So the first string variable is R, in which I'll be storing the value of txtrno. Likewise, I have taken string N, in which I'll be storing the value of txtname. And then here I have taken string J, in which I'll be storing the value of grade. Inside if block, I have provided certain conditions, that is, if the value of grade is equal to A, or if the value of grade is equal to B, or if the value is C, or if the value is D, then here I am creating an object of RequestDispatcher, that is, by using getRequestDispatcher method. So basically this method returns the object of RequestDispatcher for a given path. And then I'm using this object to forward the same request on the page, that is success.html. So here by making use of forward method, the request will be forwarded to this page, that is success.html. In the scenario where the grade is not equal to A or B or C or D, so here we have got the last grade, that is F. In that case, first of all I'll be printing the roll number and name of the user, and then here I'm giving a message to the user, that is try again. Again, I'm creating an object of RequestDispatcher, that is RD, and here I have provided the path for index.html file. So basically by making use of an include method, I will be displaying this message, and along with this message, index.html file will get included. So now I need to create success.html file. To create success.html file, we have to go to web pages, right click, new, and HTML. So here the name of my file will be success. Click on finish. On success.html file, I'm simply providing one message, that is, congratulations, you have passed a SEM 5 exam. So now as we can see here, all the files are ready. My first file is index.html. Second file is a servlet file, that is greatservlet.java. And the third file is success.html. So now I can right click on the project and clean and build the application. So here it's giving us build successful. Now right click on the project and select run option. This is the output of this web application. Over here, user needs to provide some values. So let's say the roll number is 24. Name is admin. Now in case of grade, if the user is selecting grade A or B or C or D, so here I'm selecting grade C and clicking on submit button. So the request will be forwarded to success.html page, where you will find a message, congratulations, you passed SEM 5 exam. Now let me re-execute the SEM web application. Along with these basic values, now here if I'm selecting grade is equal to F and clicking on submit button. So here, as we have provided the code inside else block, we can find the roll number, the name of the user, try again message, and along with this, we can also find index.html page. So in this manner, by making use of RequestDispatcher interface, we can make use of forward and include methods. Thank you.